man, we've run a campaign on this show for quite some time in an attempt to save PC children because as it seems right now, whether in the hands of the parents, teachers, after school, soccer, football, gymnastics, the doctor, no matter where they go in society, PC children just ain't safe.
No, I mean nowhere.
Nowhere. They're not. So allow me to introduce.
That's why your numbers going down. Let's just be honest. Y'all don't care about abortion. Why would I care about abortion when I just killed a baby anyways? Hey, you don't care. I get the little baby. Yeah, well. Or do you know the cute stuff with the newborn? And as soon as you get 2 years old, I kill you.
If they even make it in this case. Diagnosis of victim of torture. Woman neglected and abused her toddler son to the point he looked like a concentration camp victim.
No, he made it to the terrible twos. And as soon as he got to tearing up, she killed him.
Hold on, y'all. They said a concentration camp victim. All right.
Come on now.
Hold on, man. Wait. Let's go ahead and just put some visual context to that, huh?
Emaciated.
Yeah. Why don't we just show you guys
What's
what they're
that?
trying to say?
And,
All
and,
right.
and it's not lost on me that they're trying to push the severity and the cruelty of
Of the
concentration camps.
yes.
Look, let us remind you how ghoulish it was, just in case you thought it was fake, or for you Holocaust deniers. Well, there really was concentration camps, and this is how ghoulish it was, like this 2-year-old kid.
Come on now. Tell the truth now is what I need you to do now. You're telling the truth, Mr. Von Savage. Stop doing that. Stop telling the truth. All right, here we go, kids. Just real quick, just to get a little context. Let's see what concentration victims look like. So they trying to say that baby look like this. That's what they trying to say. That's what they trying to say. Hold on, real quick. Let me show y'all what they trying to say. The baby look like this, y'all. They trying to say the baby look like
how
this.
there's no real pictures though.
No, they trying to say the baby look like this, fam.
Right.
That's what they're trying to say, fam. All right.
But I still was looking at your search back there, and it wasn't like a plethora of pictures. I'm just saying, if you said 6 million people died and they just was everywhere, you would think that they just had plethoras.
Very good point. There should be a lot of images, huh?
I'm just saying, if you put in slavery,
Yeah, I don't see I don't see too much documentation.
I'm just saying, hold on. They make it a point to talk about the survivors and the documentation of it, and how horrible it was, and let's never forget. But I don't really see all the pictures. Where's all the pictures?
And it didn't happen that long ago. Cameras was definitely out by
I mean, including video cameras, motion picture.
Right.
I'm just saying, where's all of this? You said 6 million of them. Where's all? It's hard for me to grasp. Where's all the pictures at? We're looking for pictures, so we seen one.
Okay, is they trying to say that's one? They got something that's covered up. I didn't even notice that.
Okay, so they're all covered up. Is that they're so ghoulish that you have to cover them up? But when you put in slavery, it's just whoosh.
Right. It's everything. So this SS forced to carry concentration camp victims. That's what this image is. So they trying to say the baby was like that. Anyway, let's keep it going. So a Missouri mother will spend the next several years.
Not throw away the key?
This is why y'all kids are in so much danger because she just gonna have another baby in a couple years.
That's it.
She's several years behind bars for subjecting her two young children to a regimen of abuse and neglect so bad that one child was described as a victim of torture. Alyssa Nicole Bowman, 29, looks more like 49.
Definitely.
Um, pleaded guilty to 2 counts of child abuse and neglect on Friday in a Greene County court. Let me keep her face up there because I just want y'all to look into those puppy dog eyes like I'm not sorry for killing my children eyes. Um,
I meant to do. Hold on. It didn't say she killed them.
well, she tried to.
Right. Attempted murder, maybe.
Right, right, straight up.
You know, it's
Yeah,
just
and that's
regular old
funny.
child
Hold on, it's
abuse.
funny you say that. Like, yeah, ain't that like attempted murder? Just because it
I,
was slow, ain't wouldn't you still trying?
I mean, that is the goal. I mean, if you don't feed, if you don't feed said baby die. I mean, isn't that what we say? Babies, they just eat, sleep, and boo boo.
Well, yeah, if you take the eat out, ain't no boo boo and or no sleep at that point.
There ain't no right. So what kind of life is that? It's not. So you knew you was killing cuz and there's no attempted murder. And what they how many years did she get?
She said we'll be behind bars for the next several years. That does is indiscriminate
What is several? Hold on.
because a
Okay.
few is
Let's get a number though. Okay, in your head, how many years should several be?
several. Seems like about 7.
7? See, in my head, if you say several years, I'm thinking like you done got a 20 piece, fam. Several, it sounds almost like mini moons. Like several don't sound like a lot. Like if you say 7, that don't seem really like a lot. But when you say several,
But see, the definition of several is more than 2, but not too many. So 20 is way too
wow.
many.
Okay, that's deep.
Yeah, several. I just want to pull that up for y'all. Several means more than 2, but not many.
Wow. Okay. Now you see, do you see that, y'all?
And then this is the
Hello,
question: does
McFlip.
several
Not trying
mean
to tell
3
you
or
what to think,
7?
trying to show you how to think. That's why we break down the articles the way that we do here on the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And we are your hosts, TZ Von Savage and Jay Lava, in the place to be. I appreciate you pulling that out because words matter.
By definition, several means 3 or more, but often less than many, which
Wow.
will
So many is the more powerful word than several, but several just sounds like several, but you just broke it down that several is really not that much.
so if for example, if several party goers out of a group of 9 were intoxicated, several could correctly be translated as 3 or 4. But that's out
Correct.
of a group of 9. So several
Correct.
is subjective because if we're talking about a group of 100, then are you saying 30, 40?
I'm saying it can't be because it said not that many.
Is 10 few or several? Let me see. Couple is used to refer to things, but most often uses small numbers greater than 2. Few is used the same way as a couple, but also the number slightly greater than a couple. Several is usually used for a number greater than a couple and a few. So,
But
yeah, I
less
mean,
than many.
yeah, because they even got it's 12 considered several, but 12 is a dozen, you know. So, nah, they gotta, no. So, yeah, we talk, man, it's word salad, bro. Period. Just
Period.
period
That's what
point
I'm
blank,
saying.
dog.
That was my point. That
Yeah,
several
period point
seems
blank.
like so many. They tried to make it seem and appear that she got the book thrown at her.
Mm-mm.
with the several years.
We know that didn't happen because she's white. And we've seen white people have their whole child in the freezer for 2 years and only get what she got? A year with some probation,
Right,
or was that
right.
10
It was
years?
very menial. What does this mean that white lives don't matter to them?
Mm-mm. Apparently not.
White lives don't allegedly don't matter to white people. Allegedly.
Oh, hold on. Well, hold on. Originally charged with several additional crimes, prosecutors agreed to
Here
drop
we go with
four
several
additional.
again. So really not that many. So she really was charged with not that many crimes, is what they're really telling you.
Right. If you, yeah, because several is not many. Originally, she was charged with several additional crimes. Prosecutors agreed to drop four additional counts of child abuse and neglect and 2 counts of child endangerment in exchange for her plea. That how do you get the plea down off some evidence of something you like really just did? Like that makes it lesser. Like, well, she
That's
said
what I
she
was
did it.
just thinking, fam. I just was thinking that, like, you get offered a pleas usually for we don't think we got that strong of a case on these items. So if we can get you to plead down, then cool, because we didn't think we could get you on them. Y'all got her dead to rights.
The baby is the evidence.
Period.
But since you said that you did it, oh, it ain't that bad. We gonna knock 4 of them off and another 2 of them off. Don't worry about it.
Is this to say that the Swolocost ain't that big of a deal? Because you said fam looks like a concentration camp victim. Isn't that supposed to be so gruesome?
It is.
Well, I'm just saying, you guys don't act like it. You like, oh, we'll take some of them off. Don't worry
Well,
about it. I know he looks like a concentration camp survivor, but it's not as bad as it appears to be.
it's in a quick fashion. Bauman was sentenced to spend 9 years in a state
Wow.
prison. The defendant, her husband, Joshua Bauman, 30, was arrested in May, weeks after a relative brought a visibly malnutrition and visibly injured 2-year-old boy to Mercy Hospital, according to the documents. It says the police say that the boy had bruises all over his body, most obviously on his forehead, with several cuts and abrasions in several other places. The child also appeared to be malnutrition, they said. And I quote, I observed victim one to appear very malnutritious to the point I drew immediate parallels of photographs that depicted concentration camp victims, the officer wrote. Is this officer schmooish?
Where are you finding all these pictures at, officer?
But I'm just saying, though, like, who else references is that but somebody that's smooish? It sounds a little like smooish propaganda is.
Dude, as I'm just casually going through my day, browsing and schmoozing on the internet, as I, in my pastime, look at Jewish concentration camp survivor footage and pictures.
Right. I'm an expert.
I mean, wow.
The relative who brought the boy to the hospital said that they had not seen the child in quite some time. The parents apparently left the child in the relative's care in late March. Well, wait a minute. Y'all just now bringing the child to the hospital? You got the child in a Jewish Holocaust victim state and you just bringing the child to the hospital? They said that the child was brought to them quite some time. They ain't seen him in quite some time and apparently left the child with relatives' care in late March, prompting a more or less immediate visit to the emergency room. What you mean, more or less? Did you go right to the emergency room or not?
And who's the relative?
Yeah. Police in the Greene County Cheers Division then paid a visit to Bowman's residence. There, authorities found things unkept, nasty, boo boo, pee pee, everything. We already know how they get down. So
Dog
stop with the
feces.
unkept. Stop
I'm just unkept sound like I didn't make my bed.
it. Unkept
There was dishes in the sink.
with an ever present foul odor, according to probable cause statement.
Hold on, it says foul odor.
Yes,
You think foul odor comes from unkept?
apparently so. They just unkept the garbage all over the house. That's all.
In
They
the
just
in the pet feces, allegedly.
yeah. Just the area where the boy slept was found to be littered with uh remnants of food and what appeared to be feces. Police. That's unkept,
I,
fam. I mean the
maybe
goalpost, man. Is
maybe
there a
we
goalpost?
don't know what unkept means.
Is
Maybe
there a
maybe this
goalpost?
again is like several, which sounds like a lot, but really ain't many. And unkept, maybe we're just saying is like not making the bed,
Wait a
but really
minute.
unkept could mean like filthy, disgusting.
Unkept, especially of a person having an untidy or disheveled appearance.
Even those are extremes. Untidy, disheveled is like it, like you're homeless looking.
Yeah.
Untidy is you didn't tuck your dress shirt in. I mean,
Nah, but that is trifling nasty. That's
disgusting.
what they should have said. Trifling nasty.
The
You know what? That's
European
another word
way.
that we use a lot. Hold on. Hold on. Do we actually even know the trifling, unimportant or trivial? What?
See, see,
Like person, someone or something without seriousness or respect.
that ain't even what we be saying. It
That,
is.
yeah, we don't be saying it like that.
See, this is what words matter, people. We just
We
say
don't be saying
anything.
it like that. Yeah. The meaning
Is
is
trifling? Oh, that ain't that bad.
having little meaning or seriousness. Frivolous, trifling talk.
What?
That's not how we use it.
That is not how we use it.
It says, what is trifling behavior? Jesting or frivolous talk, fooling, idle, foolish, or frivolous conduct or practice, frivolous delay or waste of time. Okay, somewhat sort of getting there a little bit.
Nah, fam. Trifling is you got that feces in your crib where the
Right.
baby was. Trifling.
I swear for airfo. Like, yeah, that's what it's definitely not unkept. I can tell you that.
Straight up.
It says things were not markedly better for the older child. The boy's sister was forensically interviewed days after the hospital. She told investigators that when she burped, it was not tasting good for several weeks, but that her parents told her to ignore it. The adults in her life were also mean to her, she said, which sometimes included them not allowing her to eat for one day. Police wrote, that's wrong.
I
The
call
ch-
all cat. First of all, it ain't just one day because you're burping up stomach lining, cause meaning you got nutting in the tank, fam. That don't just happen for one day.
right. I didn't even really understand what she meant by that, but thanks for the clarification. Um, it says the girl went on to allege that oh, so now she lying. What happened to
Wow.
believe the victim, especially the woman, the girl, the Snow
Wow.
Queen? Don't believe her, huh?
Wow.
Damn, it's alleged in the face of white supremacy when you want to get off, huh?
Period.
And that's even from the person who writing the article and from the prosecutors and all that, because somehow secretly they see themselves in the persons being prosecuted. And they
Period.
would want the same leniency too for all the foul, degenerate stuff that they do. Mm. It's a vicious cycle. Goes on to say that the girl went on to allege and say that the Bowmans all the good stuff and were rude to her and her brother by often not giving them food or water, according to law enforcement. At the plea hearing, prosecuting attorney Elizabeth Fax told the court that the boy only weighed 20 pounds on the day that he was rescued from his dire circumstances. Well, I thought he was over there at the people's house.
Mm-hmm.
Was they just as messed up, continuing into holding it down for the other messed up parents, or is that just a part of their culture?
Hello. I'm caller. I'm calling about your culture. Okay, bye-bye.
It goes on to say that the child was diagnosed with acute kidney injury, battered child development delays, developmental nonverbal disorder, and failure to thrive, the prosecutor said.
And you only got 9 years? You done
Wow.
affected this child full life, and you got a funky 9 years.
Not just any child, your child. There should be
Oh
actually
my
just a little
God.
extra on it just because you're just poop crap of a parent.
Does it make it easier for them to accept your brainwashing white supremacy? Is that why y'all do that to y'all's kids, so they'll just be mute and they'll just take whatever knowledge you give them, and that's not really knowledge, but you're just programming? Is that what it is, that you're able to brainwash them because they super slow?
Well, it said the child was diagnosed with he was also diagnosed as a victim of torture, and the defendant will be eligible for parole after serving 5 years of her sentence.
Whoa.
Joshua Bauman has a hearing slated for December, so he ain't went yet. You will hear nothing else about this or the children until the next time we talk to y'all about what somebody done did to their child.
Period.
And that's it. So just know that she finna get out in 5 years. And I bet you that she's gonna have another shorty.
And that's what we learned here today, boys and girls.
Cause she got two, right? The
They
girl
didn't
and the
even say
boy.
how the little girl was.
Yeah, but and I'm sure they gone and out the house too. Like they probably ain't coming back for obvious reasons, I would hope. But you know what?
Well, it don't even matter where they go because they went to the relative's house, and our relative obviously did the same thing.
All right. But then check this out. This is the twist though. She's finna go to jail and get rehabilitated and get her children right back when she get out. What you bet?
And have another one.
They not gonna deny her motherhood and her child's life. I bet.
And she gonna have Visa gift cards too as well. And they gonna let her get some of that Chipotle as well.
Look, you was on crack, right? And you left your kids at home or something like that. You never get them back.
Ever. They in the system.
Never.
You
But
get to visit them with under supervision.
But you systematically, purposely beat, torture, starve. You're innate. We already know.
Murder.
Wait a minute. We already know without them saying, if you doing all of that, it's some touchy feely McGreelys going on too.
You already know.
You're not that type of abuse don't come with other abuse without the other abuse. Plus, y'all young. Look, y'all y'all made the kids so they couldn't talk and explain what was going on.
Right.
Come on now. And the dude that was on there with her, he really looked like he had something to flu do with it. Like he was definitely on the syndrome side of the game.
No doubt. He looked like some man, classic, slow Neanderthal.
Well, listen, man, give me the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. And we are continuing on our crusade to save the Mayo babies. So what? They gonna grow up to shoot up schools. So what? They're gonna grow up to be racist cops that shoot unarmed black men because they had an opportunity. So what? they're gonna become, politicians or businessmen that discriminate on black people. So what? Let the babies live.
So that's how you know we can't possibly be racist over here on the
That's
Keeping It
right.
podcast.
Because school shooters even deserve the chance to grow old and shoot up stuff.
They do.
Subscribe for the vibe, like for the screen, comment your vibe, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we're on, Jones. And just to bring it on home, I've got love with the peace. There's definitely blessings. You know there's Maloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha. You already know. Yiggity.
On your mama head.